Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Janka Bikma, and I am Maltese, although my surname isn't. I got married just a few months ago, and this is why I'm still smiling. Kidding, honey. So, I would like to start by saying we are extremely fortunate in Malta. As for us, having fresh water to shower with and clean water to drink all the time and whenever we like, it's taken for granted. But for the people we are helping, this is a rare luxury. Did you know that drinking dirty water kills more children than war, malaria, HIV, AIDS, and traffic accidents combined? Over 800 million people in the world lack access to safe drinking water. Every 20 seconds, a child dies from contaminated water. This is over 1.5 million preventable deaths each year. But it doesn't have to be this way. You can make a difference. Yes, I mean you, and you, and you. Together, we can do this. I mean, it's all very well and good to wait till the end of the year and give money to charity. I admire those people very much, but not all of us can afford to do that. But we all drink water, right? So what we are trying to do is get the bridge, is to make a bridge, between doing business and doing charity. We have introduced a new concept and way of thinking in Malta by using marketing powers to connect commercial forces with charity aspects. Sorry, I'm being blinded. With charity aspects to bring money to less fortunate people. It is a modern way of giving money to charity whilst carrying out our everyday purchases, socializing, or even working out. So we decided to start our social enterprise. And what better place to do that than on our lovely island Malta? We might be small, but we have a huge heart. Now, our job is not just a job, but it is a way of delivering a message and bringing happiness to others. What do I mean? It's very simple, really. We share. So once I had two dreams. One was that I wanted to start my own business, and the other, and more important, was that I wanted to help others. But I wanted with all my heart to make a difference, especially when it came to children. My mom says I've been like this since forever. I've always asked her to take me to orphanages and help out. Anybody that needed help, I would be there. Anyway, a few years later, I met my husband, and it turns out he had similar dreams. One day, he came up with his best idea ever, besides marrying me, of course. So here we are today. I am one of the founders of Contribute Water. We do what we like to call water with a difference, or charity water. For every bottle sold, part of the revenue goes to charity projects. At the moment, together with our charity partner, we are building water pumps in Malawi. Now we chose the path of building water pumps so as to fix the issue rather than have a temporary solution. There is a beautiful saying that really hits the mark of what it is I mean. You give a man a fish and you feed him for one day. You give a man a fishing rod and you feed him forever. Beautiful, right? When we were choosing our charity partner, we were extremely picky and came up with an organization called Pump Aid. The first pump they built was in 1998 and is still functioning till today. So we know that their projects are all long-term. But we didn't want to just stop there. We wanted a holistic take on our product. And so we started planting trees in Kenya, so as to make up for our carbon footprint. Sorry. So as to make up for our carbon footprint. Nowadays on the news, you see a lot of sad pictures of people, who's at war, who's running away from it, what countries have been hit by acts of God. It is all very, very serious and sad. But what about the biggest one of all? What about the water situation? I mean, can you imagine washing yourself or your loved one in filthy, and I mean filthy water? And can you imagine drinking from that same water all the time? Horrible, right? But it doesn't have to be this way. We can do this together, and you hardly ever see this on the news. Now I would like to ask you to stop, close your eyes, and come with me to a beautiful place where we can change this together. Just by making the right choice, just by helping us help. Imagine the smile on a child's face in the morning, knowing they can go to school rather than walk all the time to gather water. Imagine the mother knowing she can give her family fresh water to drink rather than thinking that she's making her own baby sick by giving it contaminated water. Imagine a water pump right in the middle of their village. Yes, the water is right there, they just don't have the resources to get to it. Imagine you had a say in making that happen. Now what I've said so far is pretty sad, but I know that you are all smiling inside. Why? Because you are imagining it happen, and you know that it is possible. Just by making the right choice, it's already one step in the right direction. Our ambition is to have a whole range of charity projects. Imagine what difference that would make to the world. We are one world. We are many countries, cultures, skin color, religions, beliefs, but one world. And we can do this together. Thank you very much.